Yes.
And the other person isn't actually even there.
And it's a movie. It's 90 minutes long.
And then the credits roll, but it's the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
Exactly. And then you're in for 90 minutes of some of the most top shelf, action blasting narrative fiction.
I want to do an animation for it.
An animation?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an animation for it. It's gonna be me jumping over a squid.
I'm gonna do a manimation.
What's that?
It's
The most manly animation you can think you can do.
Is that a cartoon?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like when you animate and it's for the boys.
Is Shrek?
So, okay. So I guess we can take the picture now. Let's just try for the... Do you know how to do the flash? There's a flip of the mechanical switch on the top, on the right side.
I'm videoing.
You're videoing? And then the camera flash.
Right. For the doc?
For the Kratom doc.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
You're so right.
That's what I was thinking about that earlier. Ethan, come on, right. Can I hold your other leg?
Are you?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, like that's.
Okay, so if I go like right here, I'm like fully upside down.
Yeah, like that's probably where I'm good.
I'm comfortable.
I'm comfortable right there.
I could go even a little further.
Don't go any further. Don't go any further. Yeah, that's probably good, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's a tight shot.
It's just like it doesn't really look like. I don't know. We can take it. And
Why don't we just abandon
Does
the
it look
idea?
upside down?
Because okay, I am not.
No, it looks upside down, but it's like you're coming kind of like you're sticking
Out.
too.
I'm sticking
Yeah, you're
out.
sticking
Yeah.
out.
Okay. So you know what? Let's not really force ourselves to make this work if it's going to be too much of a hassle.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's.
The idea can work. The idea can
Yeah,
still work.
exactly.
You can go to the park and do it.
Well, no, I think we can just do this regular, like shot right side up and just flip it upside down.
But
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. Like that'll still just be silly. I mean, you really want the hair upside down?
I mean, you
I
can
don't
do
know,
that.
that's kind of like
I
what
don't know. I think that's what's funny.
Why don't you try it before you abandon?
Mm,
Is it too dangerous to try?
no. They hold one person at a time too.
We could. I mean, yeah, we could do one person at a time.
Okay, I'll go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Okay, wait, but definitely try it.
If it gets too much,
Should I leave?
I mean, honestly, like I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel
Don't
like
do it just yet.
I could
mean,
hold-
like,
Yeah, no. Let's. All right, Django. Let me reason with you here. Okay, so this is your album cover idea for the most part. If you want to do something else, we can do something else. But I don't know what that would be. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could just be. I just think the idea of upside down is fun.
Yeah.
And I don't think it has to be shot upside down necessarily. We could still just shoot the regular shot and just turn us upside down, and then it'll still be kind of funny.
Okay. All right.
Like
I'm
that's
fine with that.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay. Cool.
we should try it at least with like a hairdryer or something. Getting the.
Yeah, we could do a hairdryer.
Sure, yeah.
That would be cool. That would work.
yeah, that would be fun. All right.
Well, what else?
You're not trying to go up?
Well, can you pass the ladder?
I was like, wait, can I just do this?
Hey.
What are you taking pictures of?
I'm just filming some shots for the Kratom doc.
Oh, for the Kratom doc?
Mm-hmm.
Where that takes. Actually, 'cause it does
I'm filming you.
look like pink almost.
Yeah, it's a cool.
We're sending you away today.
Some attractive.
To the
people
shredders.
in the street.
Don't say that.
We're sending you away to the shredders, Cooey.
Good.
But I was like, my pants were falling down the entire time. It was a really uncomfortable trip because I had to keep like stopping to pull my pants up. And I told the really attractive like Bushwick queer people who complimented my outfit, I was like, yeah, thanks, my pants are falling down, so you know it's a little bit of a fashion crisis. And they were like, it's fashion, like work with it, it's working. It's like I think you might have just not heard what I said.
Yeah, so my pants are falling down.
Yeah, I think you might have just thought I said like my pants are a little blah or something.
Yeah, no, they're falling down.
Like they're impractical. Like there's no, they're not doing what they're supposed to do at this point. It's function over form.
I'm always, you know, function over form. Form
Over function is what I meant.
Yeah. I'm always functioning. So
I am both. I am neither functioning nor with form.
Just button that shirt.
Yeah, button up. You need help?
take some photos of him buttoning it up.
Alright.
Could you move a little bit careful?
Oh, whoops. Shit.
Is that on the perfect model? It might be true. Are you gonna be having him like, should I try and get like as much of his body? Like you said he was gonna be off to the side on the cover?
Well, no, so that's going to be a different shot altogether. He's going to be in white face paint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're gonna be the
Moon, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it should be your.
Wait, man, sorry, I wasn't filming you when you said that. Can you say it again?
Because of like
What's
the
that?
moon.
Say what?
I wasn't filming you when you said that you were going to be the
I'm
moon.
gonna be the moon on the album cover.
Wow. You ready? Are you
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
for that?
Yeah, I think I'm ready for 11 Candles.
What does it mean to you to be the moon?
Well, I mean, you gotta be sexy, right? You gotta be stylish. You gotta vogue. You gotta vogue the candle.
Well, I mean, you gotta vote, but you kind of have to be. You're the moon, but you also have to be a star.
You have to be a star. Yeah. You can't just be some Joe Schmo off the street.
What are our Schmo Joseph would you know?
I thought I wanted you to show me his teeth.
Dude, fuck. I can't also see you people.
I move like a cat. Kitty cat.
You're on a set of cats and they're telling you it's not enough. Go bigger.
Go do more cats.
Some
Yeah.
more cat stuff.
Yes. It's really embarrassing.
Yes, that's great. We're gonna get some great stuff from that.
I
Wow.
look like a maggot from Instagram.
So, it's really great to be here. And it's really great to have all our friends together and be taking photos in our funny,
That was my favorite.
sometimes sexy outfits.
Okay, let's do... Anna, what you don't know, and what you'll never know, is that Kratom is fucking real. I'm not fucking making this shit up. And the fact that you just can't take me seriously is like... It's fucking driving me up the wall.
Shut up.
It's fucking driving me up the wall.
You're
Anna,
so
listen.
annoying.
Anna. Try to talk and you won't fucking listen to me.
You're literally the most annoying person ever.
She won't fucking listen to me. But you know what? You know what I promise? You know what I promise? You know what? You know what I have been promising this whole time? Is that it's fucking a lie. And it's a lie that you have made up and forced me to believe. And I refuse to accept it anymore, Anna. And the only way out, I'll tell you. And you're not gonna like it. I have to fake my death. And I have to fake your death.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
But what do we do about Ethan? We kill him?
Why is his death real?
What do you mean?
His Stuff can be fake too.
Then we'll cut this out.
Okay.
You know what? You look like a bad actor. Fucking get your shit together. You know what Martin Scorsese would say if you were here? Literally, bro, I can tell you're talking and your fucking tongue is too huge.
Me tuck?
Yes.
The meaty tuck?
It's like, bro, like, fucking, like, take some advice from the other queens on that, like, 5 o'clock shout out. You look like an alien.
I feel like it's been terribly remiss that most of the times that I have been over here, we haven't been drinking Kratom.
Well, like,
I remember
Kratom's
it differently.
expensive. You know?
I know. Yeah, you were saying what, like 40 for 8 grams?
8-ounce bag.
8
$40.
ounces for $40.
8 ounce bag.
All right. I mean, that's heavy, but it's a tree bark, right? So
It's leaves.
these. Okay.
Where's the best
Right.
place to get Kratom?
Get
Highland.
Kratom. Oh, fuck. No, people keep contacting us on Instagram. Me and Ethan, like, trying to ship us Kratom. They're like, oh, just pay like $30 for the shipping. We'll send you like $200 worth of Kratom, but then you gotta buy from us again. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to spend like $500 on Kratom. Like, I know, like, I'm always talking about Kratom, but like, I don't
That's
have
not me,
$500
bro.
to commit to the bid.
But isn't that Kratom for the people?
I mean, it could be. You could become the Kratom plug. That
No, but you can buy Kratom. Kratom is legal.
Yeah, but what if you have the Kratom that is like the fire Kratom that's because it's much. I mean, it is, and it's true. It's kind of famously disputed, like whether this shit is even dirt or not. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, like Kratom. First of all, like I hate Kratom.
You
And I would
hate it?
never recommend anybody else.
Never recommend. Okay, so from that you feel like you morally have,
if you're going to take
obligation
Kratom, like
to
don't
not do
take
that.
cheap Kratom.
Cheap Kratom.
Don't take cheap Kratom.
What is cheap Kratom?
Like gas station Kratom.
They have it.
Bodega Kratom. Yeah, absolutely. They have gas station Kratom.
Bodega Kratom.
Just like in like a little plastic bag, the garbage Kratom. It's the degenerates filth, honestly. It's the first Kratom we ever did, and gotta say, man, it's sick. Man, it took to our stomachs.
The first Kratom I ever did was some real headshot Kratom store Kratom from like the famous Portland Kratom store of one of 4.
So, can I talk? Is this my camera?
It's your time.
Is this camera 2? I'm gonna say something on camera 2, which is
This is one camera. This is a one.
What are you gonna say to the camera as well?
so the first time right now. First, I just want to say I'm high on Kratom right now.
Get it over with. Go on.
Well, I'm high on Kratom, and I also want to say that it is setting me back in time. I'm so high on Kratom, I've wound up in Kratom, BC. And,
Wow.
yeah, riding on the backs of dinosaurs.
No, that's
And-
not a canon.
What are you talking about?
No, I
Listen, I actually came up with Kratom, BC.
Okay, you may have came up. First of all, Dawn of Kratom preceded Kratom BC, and it's not my fault that you didn't listen to the Kratom songs when you came up with an idea that we already had.
But I came up with the name Kratom, BC.
Yeah, very catchy. We appreciate it.
Whoa.
I just feel like you just totally shot me down. And
That was crazy.
kind of,
Yeah, that was
disregarding my feelings.
Vicioso.
And
It's not your birthday anymore, Matt. It's not about you. It's about Kratom, all right? This is,
This is it's all about Kratom.
I thought
It's
you
all
said it wasn't
me.
about Kratom, Django. I thought you
Like-
you swore never to
Okay, by Kratom I don't mean the thing you take. I mean Kratom is in our project. Kratom,
Okay, yeah,
the thing that me and
Kratom
Ethan
BC.
do.
Do you believe in
About the
Kratom?
study.
Do I believe in Kratom? Are you asking me or are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I mean, I don't really believe in much. I believe in art, I believe in God, and I believe in love. And I think I've found all of that in Kratom, so depends.
And Matt?
He said art, God, and love.
Do you believe in Kratom?
Appreciation for myself and my own talents through the Kratom project. I think that I did great work, you know, and I think that's.
You did.
I think I did great work, and I don't think that's something that you could really contest.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I think your stuff before this was definitely you were in a bit of a slump, and I think this is probably you know like not the peak, but probably the last high point. I would say.
I think it's not only the peak, but it's the pre-peak, but it's just in between the space where it's pre-peaking and when it is like I think the real meat of the stuff is gonna come when I'm not writing just like stupid songs about Kratom.
I mean, Matt, honestly, you're coasting in our Kratom wake. Like if you wrote 99 songs about Kratom, nobody would want to listen to it. Frankly, like we appreciate like the 7 or so songs that you did put on the record because they're nice, but
9.
like you know, like 9. Okay, yeah, all right. Like you know, like yes, it's very nice. But if it was 90 more of those songs, I mean, I don't know how I could take that personally.
Well, why do you think? Why's
I
that?
wanted that.
If you
all
think they're,
of them.
I mean, because I've heard the
songs are
Kratom
nice.
songs that
On
you
the
didn't include on the record, and yeah, I mean, they're definitely worse than the ones on the record, and that's saying something.
Well, maybe it's because. Have you thought about this? Maybe it's because when my sort of bursts of genius and talent are big, they are really big bursts, and so it is bigger than your bursts. But
Are you talking about
they
a big
don't-
burst
I'm talking
of
about
genius and talent? Come back to me when you've written 50 songs in half a week, because like
I have done that.
really.
I have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because from what I see, you're struggling to do even 2 songs for your project, which is not half a week, but more than a week.
I'm
You
doing
have.
them.
Oh yeah, sure. You're gonna get it done
I'm doing them right now.
eventually.
Yeah.
Matt, are you
My
a
song,
doer
listen,
or
my
are you a
songs
talker?
aren't just fucking songs on the acoustic guitar. They're fucking like layer after layer after. I'm doing so much fucking production here. Are you kidding?
Excuse
It's
me,
like taking,
we
like, a really long
recorded
time.
99 songs and re-recorded them. I'm sorry if they don't have 25 tracks like the stuff that isn't Kratom. We've done it before. We've got some complex stuff on the Kratom record to show you that we can do it. But it's 99 songs. What do you expect, Matt? You're struggling with 2 songs that have at most as much instrumentation as the
Because
second most
I'm not trying to
choreographed
just make
Kratom songs.
cheesy Kratom songs. I'm trying to fucking say, make a political statement and
Yeah.
talk about the way that I'm affected by the current political climate,
No,
which
and that
has
is
been
profound
really stressful
in
for
its own
me.
way.
I think maybe even most of all. So,
Yeah, I mean that always has been your first concern.
Yeah.
I mean you and yourself, right?
well, I am oppressed, so it's like, you know,
Yeah, by who? By us.
by the big guys,
Mhm.
you know,
Because everybody just hates Matt, right?
yeah,
Everybody's just waiting for your downfall.
Well, you joke, but it's true. It's
Matt,
you know.
the world couldn't care less about you. If you got flattened by a steamroller tomorrow, nobody would blink an eye.
Well, that's why I
James
gotta
would
look.
wait 48 hours before he texted you to see where you've been.
Yeah. Well, you know that's probably true. But you know,
That was really fun.
that's why I gotta look.
I didn't know.
That's why I gotta look at
This
this.
man took a bit too far.
It's not a bit. It's not a bit. It really isn't. But it's okay. That's why I gotta look out for myself. That's all I'm saying. That's why I gotta look out for number 1. That's why I've gotta be concerned for myself.
That is
Because
fitting.
this is a vicious world. This is a vicious
It's
world. It's a
true.
dog-eat-dog world.
A doggy dog.
Yeah. And they're painting the sidewalks red because they know that it's going to be covered with blood already. So nobody will know that the bloodshed. They'll be able to easily ignore that the bloodshed occurred because it will be red already.
Get a fucking grip. Look
And-
at yourself. You are shaking. You are tossing and turning.
And
Anna.
I'm like, listen, I'm just. Hey,
Why'd you make him take the Kratom?
What?
not involved in the.
Anna's not involved in the Kratom.
Anna's not involved, and that's okay.
She's feeling sick. She took some Kratom earlier. She doesn't want me to involve her.
She took way too much Kratom. She took way too much Kratom.
Kratom
It's not a good
OD.
look.
OD Kratom.
So back to the Kratom stuff, man.
Dead.
Like,
Let's talk about this. Ask me some questions about
why do you struggle so much with writing like good Kratom stuff?
because it's not something that I as much as I love it and think it's fun and it's a creative project that I really enjoy being a part of. I don't really think I have necessarily the Kratom fire in it that you and Ethan have, which doesn't mean you're better songwriters than me, but which does mean that you are probably better creative songwriters than me.
Well, I have to say, Matt, you know, I feel like you've been writing this style of song a lot longer than we have. We sort of just got into this, and again, in 3 days, writing 50 songs, we came up with some impressive
Well, I'm
stuff.
sure in your mind you surpassed, you know, something that I'd be able to do, but, you know.
I don't think it's about us. I think it's about the fans. I think the fans speak for themselves.
What? Well, there aren't fans.
Not yet.
So what are you referring to?
Well, you know, I think we all know, you know.
I'm putting out 2 records in between, you know, the release of this record and the release of the documentary.
Yeah, I mean, good luck.
People have said good things about my work before.
No, yeah, I mean, before.
No, I mean, you're about to,
You know,
if you take it from me.
And it's only gonna go somewhere from here.
it's gonna go somewhere.
It's going somewhere.
Like I'm winking at the camera because they know me from the other stuff. You know, from the other stuff that
Mhm.
I did. That isn't Kratom.
We are not.
I'm a huge success.
When this documentary comes out.
Yes. You're gonna be seeing me on TV very soon.
Yeah.
On the billboards.
I singing Friends? You got one song?
Singing a new song.
Oh, Mumfreeze, your other song.
Yeah, why not? That hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, exactly. How
And
long have you
it'll-
been riding on that one, Matt? That is longer than we've been riding on Kratom.
Well, it's a complex song.
No,
It's-
yeah,
it's
sure.
Not really an arrangement that complex. on
Man,
the
I love
Kratom.
that song, but like, you know, like, I feel like...
You don't really have any like that on your record, and it has a really
No,
hard
I mean,
guitar part
yeah,
that I don't think you
it's-
could play. So
Sure, yeah. I mean, if guitar was my first instrument, maybe I would be good at guitar, but luckily I can play other instruments. And the fact of the matter is, Matt, like, you know, you can't even play a 4-on-the-floor beat on the drums in time for more than 5 minutes.
yeah.
For more than 20 seconds.
Well, I'm not
right?
a drummer. Guitar is my first
No,
instrument.
of course, guitar is
so
your first
that's,
instrument.
you know.
Guitar is not my first instrument. And you know what? As much as maybe I can't play Mumford as fast as you can, I can figure out all the notes. I could program something that sounded just like it.
No.
You know? Oh, Matt. You know,
like the guitar. I don't think.
Not like the guitar. It wouldn't sound like the guitar. It would sound different, but it
Well,
would
that's
sound
the
clean.
quality of the
Oh yeah.
guitar that you want to have. In
See,
the
this
music
is your problem,
that
Matt.
it's
You're
not
so
perfect. It's not.
you're so narrow
it's
in
not
what
like-
you want. You need to open your eyes to the possibilities of what's in front of you, or you'll never get what you claim to
Where did
want.
who gave you that advice? Brian May,
You got nothing.
Rivers Cuomo,
You got nothing, Matt. You know, like
Mario
it's-
Cuomo.
It's time to look in the mirror and face yourself.
Listen, when I see you, I see someone so small. I see someone so insecure, and I see the Trout men. They worship you. You're practically a cult leader to them. But it's like a Donald Trump scenario where when I look at Donald Trump, it's like, how could a person ever, you know, instill their faith in this insecure man?
I wouldn't go so far
Yes.
as to say.
I mean,
We were actually
I think
speaking
this is
very
just
highly
indicative
earlier
of your
today of your
delusion.
bass playing.
You know, I think, like, you know,
He
like,
was.
We were.
You
like,
were.
yeah, like, you
The
know,
Trout men.
these people like you. You know, like, these people, like, what
No, I know. Listen, I'm not saying they don't like me, but I'm saying, you know, people bask in the.
No, Matt, you know,
You
I
know.
think
You would be
I
surprised,
think you got
Mr.
a
Matt
little bit,
Ellin.
you know, and I think
Yeah, Matt, you're a bit of a
pushing it.
celebrity, I would say.
I think
At the Trout household.
That's a trout.
Yeah.
This is totally manipulative bullshit. This is textbook. You know exactly what's going on, and you're playing with them. He's toying with your minds. This man is deceitful. He's deceitful.
You've got me all
and
wrong.
No, listen.
It's not true.
It's shameful, really. It's sad to see.
This is a vulgar display.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm talking. Well, no, you can't do that. You can't turn that around. Oh, you know my every move, don't you? You can read me like a fucking book.
It's not me, Matt. Everybody can. Your paper's in. It's sad to see, you know. And the poor fools over here who you think you can toy with. It's sad.
Oh, Django
they don't understand.
Django thinks he's the main character. He's like my life a movie. But this time it is roll title card, Kratom, document movie. What do you think, Django?
I say
It's funny.
Django, don't let it come in.
Funny like fucking what's it called?
Wait, you don't have to burn
No, it won't go.
Like fucking Kratom, that thing that you're fucking obsessed with. What is it? What is it? Oh, the Kratom.
Sorry.
Yeah, you think that's good? You think that's a good song? Song that's like, Kratom. Yeah, I'll bet you love that. Kratom. That could be a song. Kratom. Kratom. At a little part where you got Ethan going, Kratom. Yeah, it's great. Oh man, I eat it up. I eat it up like pig slop. I suck it up off the plate like the fucking turd it is. The wet turd it is.
Are you done?
Go on, say your piece. Go on, come on. Why aren't you talking?
I mean,
Say your thing. What's going on?
Excuse me?
What are you gonna say?
I would love it.
What are you gonna say?
Do you want to hear?
What are you gonna say?
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is playground. This is playground stuff.
This is juvenile.
Absolutely.
I'll admit. Well, you're pulling a lot of juvenile shit right now too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're like doing it. You're trying to like break me down. You're doing a psychoanalysis thing. It's like, come on, please. It's textbook.
Yeah. Listen, Matt. I don't write all these songs. We had a lot of fun doing them, and I think there's spirit there. In your songs, I see an attempt to do what we do, and there's some success in some places, and I think a lot of that success was captured on the record.
What's a song of mine that you don't like? I thought you liked them all. That's why you included them on the...
I mean, frankly, Kratom Boogie gets on my nerves. It's way too long.
You like that song?
It's no. I mean, I think that one's a little annoying. I mean, Kratom is the sin of the sin. Frankly, should be cut from the record.
You can do it.
Listen,
you had the opportunity to cut these from the record at any
don't
point
even
you
get me
wanted
started
to.
about
It
your
was your
Kratom song.
thing.
No, we don't have time, Matt. This is. We had the deadline when we asked you to submit something. This is what you submitted, and we fucking cut a lot of the other stuff. But you
didn't cut any of the songs that I submitted or reject any of them. You could have done that.
If we can include some clips of Kratom BC playing right now, and the Kratom Spies.
Oh, good songs though. In their way, good songs.
Again, each of those songs has moments, but just
if those songs had made it past
the worst idea.
If those songs had ever made it past the demo stages and become fully fleshed out songs, they would have been really good.
Yeah, but I mean, the Kratom stuff that we were doing was improvisational. That's the whole point.
It sucked at first.
If we were redoing it all the time, then it would be easier. Of course. I think. Most of the Kratom songs that are good sounded very similar in the beginning with just worse audio quality.
But some of them don't. Some of them, the originals sound like shit, and then they were developed into better songs.
Absolutely.
Which could have very well happened with those songs if they had made it past that stage, but they never did. I was going to record Kratom BC, it never happened. I thought it was kind of interesting and had potential.
That's not... I literally think I have a recording of you saying that sucked.
Not for all of them, though. There's some...
Definitely for Kratom BC.
The one that's like, I was thinking about Kratom BC, kind of Bill Callahan style, slow. That could have been cool. Imagine it had piano. Could have been great.
Yeah, I mean...
But we just didn't take it there.
If we had a fucking producer, all the songs would be great.
No, if we had done that ourselves, it would be good.
At a certain point, not.
I think so.
Like, do the songs stand on their own? You know?
No.
I would love to do like work with you guys individually on like production.
We've been doing this big argument for a long time.
Yeah, we can stop.
It's basically a real argument.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is.
No, I don't actually feel. Yeah, I guess I don't actually feel any of those ways. I was just getting really into the character and really trying to channel it. But I don't think I'm keeping any secrets with the way I feel about Kratom. I love Kratom.
I feel like I'm a Kratom character pretty solidified to me. Like, it's varying degrees of just like being an asshole.
Well, my character is kind of
And
like
sometimes
dumb.
I play stupid. Sometimes I play
I think
stupid.
my character does not necessarily play stupid, but just like is like kind of stupid.
I feel like when Ethan's here, I can do half of the bit and Ethan can do the other half of the bit, you know? And like, it works very nicely.
Yeah. You have to admit, Mumfreeze is a pretty good song though.
Yeah, I like Mumfreeze, but you know, like, what do you know, like, come on. I'm sorry, the camera's still rolling. Whoa, this is a blown out shot.
Oh, okay.
What? No. I'm on Kratom tonight. You know who you sound like?
Are you filming Mies now? Are you trying to get evidence that I did the mud pie? I didn't make a very sloppy mud pie, okay? It's me that... Oh, you're not filming me, you don't give a shit. You guys doing like a slapstick thing, like Jacques Tati? It's kind of like playtime, like Jacques Tati style. You guys said you weren't gonna do the Jacques Tati. There he is.
Guys, I figured it out, okay? Listen, I figured out what the answer is.
Is somebody
It's cats.
crying?
It's like, we need to watch cats.
Is somebody crying?
Are you guys like fucking each other? What's going on?
Oh, you're pretending to be on acid. It's like a fucking... It's like
What's going on?
I'm not included in this. Sorry, I like interrupted. Alright. I'm gonna take off.
Okay, bye. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye,
See you later.
Thanks for having me.
The filmer has been filmed.
The filmer's been-
Now we have evidence.
Now the filmer has been
Video.
And we're better than ever. Back in the Kratom verse. Yeah! It might be a dream. Might be a dream. Kratom, baby, it's you and me forever and ever. You'll never know any better. As in the Kratom verse, we know not ever. How much Kratom have we done? I don't know, and neither will you.
I've never done Kratom. It's all a sham. Alcohol. It's like that kind of like. It's like a, but it's like a yeah. Like I'm. All right. Okay. Okay. And all my alcohol.
Anna, what do you think about Kratom?
I love Kratom.
Tadu, over the that's me. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Griffin, have you ever taken Kratom?
Yeah.
You've taken Kratom?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's cool.
Can you put Kratom in that sentence?
Kratom's cool, I guess.
Yeah, alright.
I made that like one night at Django's because like I was just bored and I was just trying to see if I could do it like while we were talking without you know, or like with you kind of like noticing the middle of the conversation, just being like, whoa, like you didn't comment on it.
Midnight Toker.
I have a funny story about that song. It's actually like so fucked up.
About Midnight Toker?
Yeah, the first time I heard that song, we were in the car on the way to Subway and I asked what toking was and my mom was like, it's when you smoke weed. And then we're in Subway in line and I was just like fucking, for some reason I was just fucking around. I was like, Mom, why do you smoke so much weed? Like I was just like, I was just fucking with her.
She's like, don't say that in the Subway line.
No, but she couldn't because then it felt like, you feel like she was like really guilty about smoking weed. And I kept going, oh.
So, just talk about what's going on.
I just had a migraine, and then I had one 2 days ago, and it just sucks. I've dealt with them my whole life since I was like 8 years old, usually I get them like 4 times a year, like at the switch of every season. But I don't like it when I get them like back to back, because that happened last year. And I'm a little nauseous right now, but it's not too bad. It's getting better actually. My head's not hurting as much right now. But luckily, the cool thing about it was that because migraines are pretty cool, but as painful as they are, because they don't really know like much about migraines. But if I get like an aura first, so then that means that like my vision gets fucked up. So if the aura is on this side of my head, I have different symptoms than if the aura is on this side of my head. So today I had an aura that was like on this side, and like this arm like felt like it was like
5 feet away from me. It was really fucked. And like I was like, oh my god, my peripheral vision is really fucked up. Just felt like and I feel like I was telling my arm to do something, like if I pick this up, and it would be like 2 seconds late.
Was this when you were in bed, or was this?
No, this is when I came upstairs to get ibuprofen. I was like, oh, something's weird. And I went upstairs to get ibuprofen, and I was like, oh, I can't, like my vision's fucked up. So I took 2 ibuprofen, and I just went down and laid down. But then, so usually it's the aura thing first. So this time it was on my left side. So if it's on my left side, then I just get a little bit worse nausea, and the headache's a little worse on this side. But the other day I had the aura and it was on this side, and it was like static. It was like shocky static in my vision, and like a flash, and then like staticky, like light in like a crack in my vision on my right side. And so then if I get the bad vision on this side, then I get the headache on this side, and I like lose my ability to speak. It like hits the language center in my brain, so then I can't put my words together right. So it just like gets really, really, really difficult to speak.
So talk about this, how this affects life, how this affects a day when you're having a migraine.
So like the other day I had a migraine like on the train back home from work, and it sucks because I get them like right after work a lot of the times. I used to get them at Black Flamingo. I used to get migraines like a lot at work, and then at the flower shop I had like a bunch of migraines at work, and it just like makes me have to stop everything. And I have to stop everything, and I have to go sleep until it's over. And so that's pretty much just it. It really gets in the way. And I don't know, my sister takes like more heavy duty medications than I do for migraines, because I don't take any medications for migraines.
Can you talk about maybe a time when you were just like in a place where you couldn't stop doing what you were doing, you were just having a migraine?
Yeah, actually once my last show with my band in high school, I had a migraine right before, and I was like, damn, this is my last show with my high school band. Like, I have to show up to this. And so I showed up a little late, and I was like throwing up like beforehand. I was like barfing. And then my friend Ruthie picked me up, because I didn't have a car at the time, and she drove me to the show, and then I played drums. I played drums after I had a migraine, which was really hard, but it was my last show, so I was really excited to play it, so I just did it anyway.
You had to power through.
I had to power through.
We've been there. We've all been there at a show, certainly.
I played pretty well with a migraine like that.
I mean, you know, I think about, you know, the time when right after I busted my arm on my bike and I had to do the open mic the next day, or at the NFL show where I had to like swallow my own throw up.
Oh,
it's really,
that's horrible.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate.
Jeez.
Because of course I was drugged. Like.
Yeah. It sucks with migraines too, because like light and sound are way more sensitive.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, but it's just ugh. But I don't know. I am feeling better now, a little bit. So.
Should I just? Okay.
Kratom lives on. Kratom lives on.
Let's see if that's.
That was nice. Do it one more time, just for safety.
Okay, one more time over top.
No, instead.
Kratom lives on. Kratom lives on.
There you go. Okay. Is it picking up?
this track.
Something greater than the sum of its parts. One with the Kratom ecosystem. Living free, planting Kratom. Okay, a little bit later. Something greater than the sum of its parts. No, I don't know. Something greater than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, it's a two-note melisma.
Something greater than the sum of its parts. One with the Kratom ecosystem. Living free, planting Kratom trees for the man. Down by the coffee shop, and he talks a lot about Kratom. Oh, okay.
You don't have to sing that part. Just the everybody's backs is important.
Okay.
Something greater than the sum of its... Oh God, I'm a little bit loose. I need to eat, I think, before I sing this song.